Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yoko Ono.
One, two, three.
So many people come to me with requests, you know, and I always have to think hard because how John would have wanted, etc. And this one, I immediately knew that was fine, so I immediately said yes. And I'm very, very proud of it, very happy about it, you know. And well, this is a step, you know, and I'm sure that there'll be many more, because now I think that the corporations and companies will really look into this and, hey, this is a great project for them to be associated with. And the reason is, of course, you know, it shows that they care for the future generation, for their children, because they get so excited that they become very creative. The creativity in them opens up, you know. Now, art and music are two things that are cut from the curriculum of most schools, you know. And I'm thinking, why would they do that? Because music is so important for people and for children especially, because music has a healing power, and it's just an incredible power. It's sort of, the vibration is very similar to love. And so it's very important now that we would cover the earth with music and somehow make this planet into a peaceful planet.
We're going to show you right now the new video that we've been working on. This is a work in progress. This is kind of what we do on a daily basis with the bus, except it's, you know, we've got will.i.am, we've got Yoko Ono, we've got Natasha Bedingfield, we've got Pat Monahan. So these kids have been working on this video just for 24 hours. And actually, I'm going to introduce the 4 students. You guys just stand up. It's Blaze Sisson, Sabrina Bernstein, Charlie Gott, and Brandon Wetzel. Our 4 students from here in Las Vegas. They're our first guinea pigs. They came on, they recorded a couple of songs, and they were fortunate to work with Will a little bit in the studio and put some of their stuff down on there. So we did a little student mix. Can we show that right now?
I honestly didn't know exactly what to expect. I mean, I've never been on a tour bus, and I've never seen so much equipment in one area. It was amazing to me.
I did not expect a production like this to be so big. I had no idea what I was getting into. When I got here, I was just flabbergasted and just amazed at all the things that were going on.
This is definitely the biggest thing that I've ever done, you know, being a part of this with Yoko and will.i.am. It's really amazing.
Being able to come together and like greet each other and then make a song real quick that actually sounded pretty good.
We're not rolling quite yet. All right, rolling.
You guys are out, let me know.
We're good.
We're rolling. All right, here we go.
Buddha Jehovah, somebody come and help us out.
Lord, come down and help us out. Send us an angel, help us out. SOS, help us out.
Looks like we ain't gonna figure it out.
Lord, come down and help us out. Send us an angel, help us out. SOS, help us out. Looking all around and I'm watching the world changing. The world changing. Changing, the world changing.
When an Eskimo gets bit by a mosquito, somebody in Miami will get swept by a tsunami. Rastas in Jamaica will get hit by a quake that registers something like 8.8. You see, a situation's happening with our planet, cause 20 years ago we took it for granted. We should've took advantage and reversed the damage, instead of just pumping and slinging and selling the gas. And while we purchased the gas, we was watching soap operas while they steady brainwash the masses, cause we can make a vehicle that runs off ashes, but they don't own a patent for that, and that's exactly what's happening. Corruption and bullshit politics. The planet's gonna die cause of bullshit politics. It's hotter in the winter, even hotter in the summer, and ain't nobody coming to the rescue to help though.
To use a studio to interact with the kids is awesome. Here I am in the back. You know, I get on the bus like 12 o'clock when we're on tour, and the kids will come around at 1:30, and I'll take time and come from the back studio to hang out with the kids and get the vibe going and talk to them, and you know, just see what they're bubbling about up there in the brain.
Changing, the
That's what I told my teacher at school. It was like, William, we need you to read. I don't read nothing. I feel it. Just kidding, don't tell that to your teacher. But the guy from Black Eyed Peas said that fuck reading music and feel it. Like he said something like that. But like something just
Tasha and Will, let's go.
but something like, you know, like
how'd it go?
Good. Good stuff.
now that there's internet on the bus while it's mobile and video, that is powerful. I've worked on this bus and a lot of our songs were instant, you know, as far as like recording them and going straight from this bus to the stage and performing them. That's power.
Of course, the Sony products, I have to say, really stand out on this bus as being quite top-notch. You know, we've got the Sony screens. You can see Sony's kind of written everywhere. I'm a Sony recording artist, so this is where music meets technology. It's very exciting for me to come to an event like this and actually find out what is happening, because it's something that directly affects me, because it's like the medium that music is coming out on.
Music is power, and we are family of music, and music is light as opposed to darkness. And so I would like us to be aware of the fact that we are a family of light, all of us. And let's cover the earth with light, and let's see that we can survive. Thank you.